Good evening to all my viewers. It is another lecture time at Adest Math Academy. But this time around, we want to consider question in quadratic equation. And the question goes thus. If alpha and beta are the root of the quadratic equation x squared minus mx plus n equals to 0, we want to write down the equation whose roots are 1 over alpha and 1 over beta. Solution. How do we solve this question? Now, let us start from the given quadratic equation. X squared minus mx plus n equals to 0. And if we compare this with ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0, we find out that a equals to 1, b equals to minus m, and c equals to n. But the question is, we are looking for the equation whose roots are 1 over alpha and 1 over beta. So if alpha and beta are the root of this, we can say that alpha plus beta is minus b over a, and this is going to give us minus m divided by 1. This is equals to m. And alpha beta equals to c over a, and this is equals to n over 1, and we have this as n. Our question now is to write down the equation whose roots are 1 over alpha and 1 over beta. Now, to construct the quadratic equation, whose roots are 1 over alpha and 1 over beta. What do we need to do? We are going to have x squared minus sum of the roots multiplied by x plus the product of the roots. Everything equals to 0. The sum of the roots here, sum, equals to 1 over alpha plus 1 over beta, and this equals to alpha plus beta over alpha beta. And we know that alpha plus beta is m, and alpha beta is n. This is the sum. And for the products, we have the product of the roots equals to 1 over alpha times 1 over beta, and this is equals to 1 over alpha beta. But alpha beta is n. Then we have this as 1 over n. Therefore, we have x squared minus the sum of the roots is m over n multiplied by x plus the product is 1 over n equals to 0. Then we have to multiply through by n. If we multiply through by n, we have mx squared minus mx plus 1 equals to 0. And this is the required quadratic equation that we are looking for. Thanks for your attention.